Hello, YouTube viewers. This is Love. Some call me Darlene. This video is about Nipsey and his friend FATS. Nipsey is alive and well. Spiritually, he's in his heavenly body. And when he comes and visits, some of us see him very clear because he's in flesh and spirit. We're in flesh and spirit. So, I'll leave it at that. So, he wants to say something about FATS, and so I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget anything. He says, FATS was a good friend. He didn't deserve what happened to him. When we started out, it was me and him, Nipsey said. Then my brother. Sam was a caretaker. He took care of a lot of things behind the scene. But me and FATS was out front, said Nipsey. He rapped too, was planning an album too. So we put together some music and got busy in the studios, he said. Our store was buzzing, but lots of our folks was going elsewhere. Anyway, so why wait there, hanging around, waiting for them to be customers? So we would split often, Nipsey said, and we would go elsewhere. So I opened up a dispensary. It was in Inglewood District. It wasn't buzzing at first, he says, but then later, it got to popping. Now here's where the hit came in. We had visited a club, a gentleman's club, strippers and all. And there was this chick who was hot for FATS. She was all over him. She had put her leg along his crouch area, and he didn't like that. FATS didn't like that. He wasn't the aggressive type. So he asked her to stop doing that, but she wouldn't. She was the aggressive type. So he pushed her, removed her leg, in other words. She went and she told her brother. And instead of the brother, him, getting both sides of the story, he punched FATS, said Nipsey. So I got up, he said, to explain the situation, plus to prevent another punch. But he didn't listen. He headed out, went and got his strap. But we got out to prevent another punch because we both was on parole, Nipsey said. He couldn't catch us, and going to jail, it was not an option to go to jail. So later on that evening, Nipsey says, we noticed a car pulled up near the dispensary. Only one person in it. So we went on our way. I went home, said Nipsey, and so did he. FATS. Next thing I know, I'm hearing bad news. I get a call saying FATS gets shot. I went off, said Nipsey. I strapped myself. I got over to the location, firemen, policemen, everywhere. But where's the ambulance? So I checked, said Nipsey. But FATS nowhere to be found. So I investigate, but I couldn't find him. So later on, I hear buzz at the studio. And I come up on a piece of news that it was a hit and not the brother who was fighting about his sister. So, those words were from Nipsey Hussle. And if he has anything more to say, all he has to do is return again and again. Sooner or later, I'll get to it. Because I have quite a few others that I listen to as well. From the heavens, from the ship that they're on. They're alive and well. Don't let the people down here, with their lies. They lie about almost everything. They told us Santa Claus was real. They told it to the kids. That's not true. They said Columbus discovered America. That's not true. God was already here. So they're lying on Nipsey. He's alive and well. that the funeral was a hologram, and so on and so on, so on and so on. But anyway, so please just go to the next part if he desires to say any more. This is love.